Going back to the restart. 32 and a half miles to go in the Great American Race. 13 laps remaining in the 68th running of the Daytona 500. Got two Fords on the front row. Joey Logano, the 2015 winner, on the inside, and Harrison Burton in just his second 500 outside.
Yeah, lots of Fords up front right now. They're working together real good. I'll tell you what, you got two Chevrolets on the second row there pushing. They're staying pretty even down the backstretch here.
That they are, Chip, but you see the 21 of Burton is pulling ahead here a little bit. He's got a push from Busch on the outside. Kyle Busch making his first start for Richard Childress here in the 2023 Daytona 500. Here comes Logano with help from Byron on the inside.
Yeah, Joey now out single file, as is William, and third car in line there, that's Allmendinger.
Yes, A.J. Allmendinger up to third position. He takes a look below Byron as Logano continues to lead, and we are three wide here, headed towards turn one.
Yeah, Busch and Burton still outside there. You see Byron going way down the sucker hole in the middle there. He's falling way back, and here comes Allmendinger to the inside.
A.J. Allmendinger back in the Cup Series here in 2023 after several years in the Xfinity Series. He's got help from Kyle Larson. And there comes Daniel Suarez up to third. Three Chevrolets lead here, and now Logano has gotten shuffled out of line as well.
Yeah, Logano, just like Byron, falling way back there, though he's got a teammate there, Austin Cindric. Burton gets a little loose. You see some contact there. And they're all single file here up through, that's Jimmy Johnson up to the sixth position.
Not so long, though, Chip. You see you got the sixth car there of Brad Keslowski headed to the outside there around Suarez, and here he goes on the attack against Larson.
He's got a teammate there, too, the 17 of Chris Buescher. Again, the two Roush Fenway Keselowski cars work together. He's getting a push once again. It's Kyle Busch in the 8th. And Kyle Busch has a teammate there, too, Austin Dillon.
Yes, two Richard Childress cars behind two Roush Fenway Keselowski cars. Larson cannot stay on the back bumper of Allmendinger there, and that is going to vault Keselowski up to the lead here off of 4.
Yeah, although he and Buescher got separated there a little bit, that's going to reel him right back in. Two single file lines all the way back there. Not much movement at this point as we come to 10 to go.
Keselowski surges ahead here with help from Buescher. Can they pull down in front of Allmendinger?
I don't know, they're almost clear. Brad's clear, although maybe they want to stay outside. They're getting a mighty good push there from the 8 and the 3 there through 1 and 2.
Down the back straightaway, the two Fords have locked bumpers and are pulling away. You are allowed to block bumpers here in the Cup Series, although they do have to back off there a little bit, but that has made it single file around the top here for the first few positions, all the way back to, look who's back in the top 8, Joey Logano.
Yeah, both Joey and Byron, they fell way back there, but they're back in this. You see Stenhouse there, up to the 6th position now. He's a new face in this, and it's A.J. Allmendinger who's fell back big time here as Keselowski continues lead single file here, 9 to go.
First side-by-side action there is Larson and Cindric there. Cindric's teammate Logano there, quite a bit of space between him and Stenhouse. Meanwhile, Keselowski still leads, but they have to watch out for those two Richard Childress Chevrolets running 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, and another Chevrolet there, too, the 24 Byron, so expect them all to work together. Question is, Bill, when are they going to make the move?
Yeah, that I don't know, Chip. We head down here through turns 3 and 4. You don't want to wait too long, as this race can end under caution. But right now, there's still quite a ways to go, and if there was an accident at this point, I believe there would be a restart.
Yeah, 8 laps, I think you're safe, but even if there is a crash, you're going to get a restart. Once you start getting down to 4 or 5 to go, that's where it starts getting interesting. You see some guys further back there trying to form an outside line. You got Cindric there with that's Alex Bowman in a 48 car. Now the single file choo-choo up front moved all the way down to WL line.
Yeah, you see there, all those cars through Cindric now in the 8th position run single file. Lap car there on the outside that they're all working past, that is going to break up this pack a little bit. And now that makes everyone single file there back past Larson.
Yeah, that definitely calmed things down, which might have been good. It looked like they were getting ready to crash, but you see there's Richard Childress up on the stand. He knows something about winning one of these 500s, especially with the driver hungry to do it.
That's right, Chip. Childress' driver 25 years ago, Dale Earnhardt, won his 20th attempt. Kyle Busch making his 18th start in the Great American Race today. Can he, like Earnhardt, break his streak driving for Richard Childress?
Yeah, that would be something. Quite the first start for him. He's got a great wingman there, and Austin Dillon, our leader, Keslowski's got a great wingman right now, and Chris Buescher.
Yes, those Roush cars keeping everyone at bay for yet another lap here. Coming around to just 6 laps to go. 15 miles left in the Daytona 500.
Yeah, you see, got a car there slow on the apron, 34 of Michael McDowell. You do worry a little bit if he gets slowed out. That could bring out the caution. Maybe they wouldn't have a chance to restart this, but if you're up front, you're not worried about that. Just keep the pedal on the floor and hope for the best.
Still single file, though Busch right on the back bumper of Chris Buescher. Now Buescher locks onto the back of his teammate Keslowski. No move yet, as these 8 cars have broken away from the rest of the pack. You see there, Bell and Larson lead the second group, although they are still single file. And how about Jimmy Johnson in his return to the Cup Series, running inside the top 12 right now as we come to 5 to go.
Yeah, these Roush cars are going to be hard to beat. I think Buescher's going to make that 17 car pretty wide. The question will be, does he stick with Brad or does he try to win this race for himself?
I think they got to try to get Brad to win in his own equipment. They head down the back straightaway here. You see the 5-car breakaway now. The 2 Childress cars, followed by William Byron, have managed to pull away from Stenhouse.
Yeah, I think they got to be getting ready to make their move here. Although, look at this. Stenhouse and Logano have gotten back into this, and Stenhouse looking the outside of Byron there.
And how about the 2 of Cendric and the 20 of Bell also coming back into view? So that's now a 9-car train that leads the field with 4 laps to go.
Let's see, coming down toward turn 1, still single file all the way through this camera shot here. You see Larson and Suarez there. They're coming into view a little bit as the Roush car is sticking pretty good on the bottom there. Although, here we go. Here comes Kyle Busch.
Yeah, it's Busch to the outside, and he's got company. His teammate Austin Dillon, as well as their fellow Chevrolet William Byron to the outside, and they've managed to break up the Roush cars, and the 2 Richard Childress Chevrolets are leading here at Daytona.
And look, they got another Chevrolet there, the 47 there at Stenhouse. And even the other 4s, Logano and Cendric going with them. You got a Roush car getting absolutely railroaded here, coming to 3 to go.
Kyle Busch has led more than 300 laps in previous attempts at the Daytona 500. Most of those came in a Toyota for Joe Gibbs. Here in his first start for the legendary Richard Childress Racing, can he finally win in his 18th attempt at the Daytona 500?
That would be, as controversial as Kyle is, that'll be a very popular win here in the garage area.
That it would be, Chip. So don't look now. He's got company from Joey Logano. Once again, back up in this. Keslowski up to the 6th position now, rebounding from getting railroaded that previous lap. As the Childress cars continue to lead, no, we got trouble. Caution is out. Suarez is spinning. And as Busch comes back to 2 to go, we think that might be the end here.
Yeah, it almost certainly is. You see Suarez's crew chief there. He's taking a look. Crew chief has got to be taking a look at here. There's old Pop. He's got to be excited. He knows Collins has got to follow that pace car around.
How poetic is this? Take a look back here. 25 years ago, Dale Earnhardt raced back to the caution flag. Just had to follow that pace car around to win his first Daytona 500 in his 20th attempt. Now, a quarter century later, another multi-time Cup Series champion, Kyle Busch, for the same owner, once again just has to follow the pace car back here. Rounding turn 4. Kyle Busch. Been 18 years trying to win the Great American Race. Today's the day he's going to do it. The driver for Richard Childress Racing comes across the line. Kyle Busch, finally a champion of the Daytona 500.
Man, what a win. That's awesome. Great job to Kyle, Richard Childress, everybody. That's incredible.
That it is. And a 1-2 finish for those Richard Childress Racing Chevrolets.